What up, guys? It's Tyler here. Today we're watching the rest of this video.
I dared not turn around. I simply nudged Michelle forward even faster to the bleachers that were now only about 50 feet away. I feared if I turned around I'd see a gun or something in his hands. We made it back safely to the bleachers with the feeling of comfort being around other people. The game ended and my brother's team lost 9-5. My brother stayed after a bit to speak with his coach, who was offering him a position on his other team, and by the time he was done, just about everyone had already left. With 3 cars in the parking lot, we all got into my truck and went home. But on the way out of the parking lot, I noticed immediately that the car behind us was tailgating and then shortly after started honking. I knew it was them. It had to be. They must have waited for us in their car. Why were they targeting us specifically? We didn't do anything. By a lucky break, though, we didn't even have to drive all the way down the street. Parked on the corner of a side road, seemingly waiting to give tickets to unsuspecting drivers, was a Ford Explorer police car. We pulled up next to it, and the car behind us kept driving past. The cop rolled down his window, and we pointed at the car, telling him that those guys were harassing us. All the cop did was nod his head and say okay before rolling up his window. I took that as our cue to drive away, but I drove slowly, hoping to see his car turn on along with his lights. They didn't. For whatever reason, he didn't care to chase them down. 2 weeks later, it still bothers me every day, and this whole situation still scares me every day.
Lord, after this video, I'm going to call my mom and say to her that was the best Burger King burrito I ever had. Praise the Lord, hallelujah, for some burritos.
I've always had a close group of friends who I could relate to and that we all loved baseball. 6 of us were on the same team in a league, while all 8 of us consistently played pickup baseball with each other. We lived in the country, and there was this really low-key, convenient little clearing in the woods which had a baseball field and a basketball court. I shit you not, it was almost like our own little private park. Nobody else was ever there. Mostly because nobody knew about it. It was off some dead-end dirt road with nothing on it, and it was surrounded by nothing but forest. We were all 11 or 12 years old at the time, and living in the country, you tend to have parents who are a little more lenient with letting you out unsupervised. At least that's how it was for us. This field was about a quarter mile away from my house, so I always walked with my baseball bag containing my bat, glove, and a few extra balls. This was the day that ruined it for our whole group in this park. It was a Friday night, middle of July, so the sky was turning that
come on,
that meant our game had to be wrapping up soon. I was coincidentally up at bat when 2 of my friends who were out at field pointed to something. We all turned and saw a huge group of men entering the little clearing and sitting down on a nearby bench. There were 6 men. I guess thinking back now, I'd say they were in their 20s or 30s at the time. I wouldn't say that they had a game.
Edit that out.
Didn't look like guys you'd want to run into in a dark alley. The disturbing part is that they all either sat or stood there just watching our group play baseball. And I could see and hear them laughing and making a lot of noise. We all looked at each other and kind of mutually agreed to pack up, since it was getting late anyway. As we all started putting our stuff in our bags, they all started calling out, "Aw, don't leave." As we all high-fived each other saying our goodbyes, we looked back at the bench, and we got scared when we saw all 6 men were now standing up, still watching us.
Who's watching?
How a group of 8 kids would get scared because some people entered a park, but you don't understand the way they were intently staring at us. Now here was the bad part. I usually tended to walk alone since my house was in a different direction of everyone else. I asked my friend Jordan to kind of escort me out of the clearing and to the dirt path that I walked on just so it wouldn't be so obvious that I'm walking alone. Then I gave him a high five and we went our separate ways. It was getting really dark now. It was especially. That's why I always kept the flashlight in my baseball bag. Every click and every snap in the woods made me shine my light over in paranoia. My heart was actually racing. I just wanted to get home safely and get to my nice warm bed. Each step in the dirt seemed to become louder and louder as I became more sensitive to the sounds around me. I felt sweat dripping down my cheek as I heard laughter and screaming in the near distance, not of my friends, but of grown men. I picked up the pace, thus causing a few of the spare baseballs to fall out of my bag, which I had apparently forgotten to zip up. I sighed in annoyed breath, dropped the bag, and hurriedly looked for the balls with my flashlight.
I'm gonna get a lightsaber.
The subsequent snapping of leaves and twigs from behind me made my heart drop. I turned and shined my light to reveal a tall man in a black hooded sweatshirt with the hood covering his face, inching his way closer to me. Only after I revealed him in the light, he wasn't inching anymore. He was full on running toward me. I felt life almost escape me as I ran for my life, dropping the flashlight and leaving all my baseball gear behind. I could hear my chaser behind me all the way until I saw the light from my house. I screamed for my mom and dad, and that's when I heard my chaser turn around. My mom and dad were hysterical. Called all 7 of my friends' parents, asking if the kids were all right and explaining the situation.
Nope.
Thankfully, all of my friends made it home okay that night. Though my friend Jordan was actually followed briefly as well. He told me he wasn't chased after he started running, though. After this incident, all of our parents stopped allowing us to go to that field. We still live in the same house, and it still makes me a bit uncomfortable, knowing that one of those men, therefore all of them, know where I live.
Yay! That was the worst video. I'm just kidding. That wasn't. But if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and as always, it's time to sign off.